can't believe it. I thought that they would at least defend me a little. They were there. Why wouldn't they try and make sure everything stayed right? I need to ask both of you something. Back when we had to deal with the whole Rainbow Steve thing, when Void was about to absorb all the crystals, you were there with me. You saw Void do it. And yet I come to find out that there's rumors floating around, and most people think that I'm the one that destroyed Rainbow Steve. Why didn't both of you defend me? Only about half the people that watch my content are subscribed, and it would really mean the world to me if you haven't subscribed to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and if you ever change your mind, you always can. Anyways, on to today's video. Get out of my head. I won't let you take over.
Aren't you sick of being powerless? Take this and use it, Saber. Don't you want to save everybody? Use it, and you will. And if you'll need me, I'll be in your shadow, watching over you until the end of time.
I can't believe it. I thought that they would at least defend me a little. They were there. Why wouldn't they try and make sure everything stayed right? I mean, they let the rumor get that far? Time and Elemental are in a delicate situation and left shortly after. I know, I've talked to them. They said that they needed to stay on the good side, but while doing so, they've done nothing, and they didn't even defend me. I can't believe it.
Maybe they aren't your friends, Saber. Maybe they actually don't want you around. Like I said, they could fear your power.
No. I'm gonna go and talk to them. I can't believe this. I have to confront them and find out myself. Light, will you walk me to the gate, please? They've been watching over time and space. They haven't been here in like 3 weeks. Can you just please walk me to the gate? I can't. I can't do this right now. I need to talk to them right now. I'm too upset. Please. I guess just don't do anything you will regret. I'm just gonna ask them why. That's it. I can't regret that. I just want to know why. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. But okay, I'll be sure, okay, Light Steve? Just for you. Don't let your temper get the best of you. I won't, okay? Look, I know a lot's just happened, but I need to hurry up and figure out how to go what's next, you know? And that includes Time and Elemental. Whatever reason they have, I'm sure it's a good one. Really? Because well, I'll keep it in mind, Light Steve, but it's hard to believe that they had a good reason to not defend me, especially when Elemental was there. He was there and saw it. Can't believe he'd let something like that go. Maybe just because he was that upset at me when he saw the darkness had taken over. I don't know.
Like I said, they could be just trying to get rid of you. This is just their first step, Saber.
No. I need to talk to them and find out exactly what it is. Look, thank you again for standing up for me, Light Steve. It means the world to me. I don't even know where the rumors started. Could have been soul or corruption for all I know. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that Time and Elemental didn't try and make it right. So, either way, thank you for standing up for me. Even if it did kind of threaten treason there for a second. But I'm pretty sure you won't be in trouble. Especially if the guards are by your side. You're welcome. I hope the Violet Leader will realize that I'm really just trying to help. I'm hoping that you'll try and talk to him, maybe? Okay. Well, the Violet Leader will get over it eventually. All right, I'll be off then. I'll talk to you later, okay? Thank you again, and I'll be back. Trust me, I know him. Bye!
This is getting repetitive, Saber. You continue to go to these locations expecting a different outcome, and yet it doesn't seem they change.
It did change. The Rainbow Kingdom welcomes me now. See how that worked out? I can do this, just like I did with that.
Just like you did with the Shadow Sword? That's how you stopped them, with the sword.
I controlled it. I only did exactly what I had to do, and I saved the entire kingdom. I need to open the access point. Hopefully Time will actually open it. Last time I talked to them, Elemental and Time were arguing horribly and I just ran out. Maybe this time they'll actually be willing to hear me out, especially if I tell them that I saved the kingdom.
I'll come with you this time. I'd love to see what this dynamic is all about. It seems so bothersome.
Time! Open the access point! Here I go. I'm coming! Again? We just talked about this time. Hey, both of you, listen to me, okay? Welcome back. Hey, last time I left, you guys were arguing, but it doesn't matter right now. I need to ask both of you something, especially you, Elemental. What? Back when we had to deal with the whole Rainbow Steve thing, when Void was about to absorb all the crystals, you were there with me. You saw Void do it. And yet I come to find out that there's rumors floating around, and most people think that I'm the one that destroyed Rainbow Steve. Why didn't both of you defend me? I was just trying to help. And then the darkness took over, and while it did, neither of you defended the fact that I had to also witness that. You were there. And no matter how much you're mad that I got taken over by the darkness, you didn't defend the fact that I witnessed it with you. And I know for a fact that you know it wasn't me time. You came in and saved us. You knew what was happening. I'm not quite sure what to say. Maybe tell me why. Saber, we've been here and in the in-between since you turned. You guys have been out of this every now and then. You can't lie. Light Steve just told me that you guys were there a few weeks ago. And I know the rumors were spreading even then. Yeah, every now and then. So then why? Why couldn't you guys have just simply defended me? Even for that, yes, I know that the darkness had controlled me and done a bunch, but that wasn't me. And even before that, I didn't destroy Rainbow Steve, because if we did, they would have turned on us. We couldn't. Plain and simple. I guess I'm just hurt that besides the darkness controlling me, I couldn't have been defended like that. Cast us aside like dirt. Look, fine. Light Steve told me a lot. He explained a lot to me, and Saber, you did some awful things while you were gone. Yeah. Well, again, the darkness did. We never blamed people when they got controlled by the darkness. And yet, because I'm not a Steve, they blamed me. You destroyed the library, and we could not defend even who you used to be. We couldn't risk the trust they had in us. Look, I'm gaining their trust now, okay? While you guys were back and forth arguing, just blabbering about whatever when I was here last time, I ran out and I dealt with the problem, which is weird. I remember running out of the portal. Usually I go at the access point. I helped you then. You teleported me to the kingdom? Even while arguing? I sent you there. Yes, that's some multitasking, man. But I was able to help. When I showed up, Light and all of the colorless guards were about to have a full-on frontal defensive, offensive, whatever. There was an entire siege about to happen, and that was the most darkness I had ever seen. But then the sword helped me. I was able to do it because of the sword. The sword was able to power through, and I defeated the entire army. Saber, that sword is no good. What do you mean? No matter which way you slice it, the sword helped me. It saved the entire kingdom. The sword helped you?
They're jealous, Saber. Witness as they cower in fear before the sword. They fear you, controlling it.
It's the embodiment of pure darkness and destruction. No, then how did I help everyone? I didn't let it go free. I destroyed an entire army, and you can't say that that didn't help. You used the darkness, that's how. You're being manipulated by it, Saber.
They're manipulating you, Saber. Don't let them confuse you. The sword has saved you, has it not? No matter how you look at it, it has saved you.
The sword saved me. It saved me and kept everyone else safe. Light Steve begged me to drop this sword, and I didn't, and because I didn't, I saved them. I believe it may be warping your vision. Its power seems to be too much for you to handle. I controlled it fine. Don't you guys believe in me? I fought back the darkness completely. It's gone.
Yes, it's gone. You did it. Don't let them warp your mind, Saber.
That's what the darkness does. It's an infection of the mind as well. You guys don't get it. Light Steve, he asked me to drop the sword. Had I dropped the sword, the entire Rainbow Kingdom would have fallen. It may have saved you. But in return, you are giving yourself to it. This sword saved me. You guys don't understand. Saber, you're having a power trip.
They're tripping on the power that you have. They can't believe it. They're jealous. They don't understand what you control. You control it. You stopped an entire army. No one's ever done that other than the hero. And even then, he displaced them. Back at the Yellow Kingdom, remember? You destroyed them. Never to return.
I destroyed an entire army. All swords can save you, if you use it correctly. This one takes your mind as well. It's too dangerous. No, you're useful without the sword. Well, was I? Then why wouldn't you guys work with me? I saved the entire kingdom and I destroyed an entire army. Do you know how long it took Rainbow Void to amass that army? And in an instant, I was able to wipe them out. We couldn't. Can't you understand? Can't you understand that you guys have done nothing here? Simply watching over things isn't enough. You have to take action, just like I did. You can destroy an entire army, but from both sides. I controlled it. I do control it.
You control it. Keep it in mind. Don't let them control your mind.
We've been doing more than watching. Yeah, like what? Why didn't you stop me when the darkness took over? You could have done anything. You could have paused me in time, and yet you didn't. You could have used your powers to stop me from doing those things, and now they all blame me. What if the darkness takes over? Then Light Steve's army stands no chance. We did. We had to stop you various times. We didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anyone either. You're our friend. Sure didn't feel like it. Even when Funny was destroyed, you didn't do anything, Time. You did nothing. And he was destroyed, filled with hate. Then don't hurt anyone, please. Stop using the sword. I couldn't have. You say you couldn't have. Could we have done nothing when Rainbow Sea was falling apart? You could have taken action even faster. You kept escaping over and over and over. I couldn't have. This sword has stopped everything in my path. I can use it for good, I'm telling you guys. Saber, put it away, please. Not here. It's not as filled with darkness as you guys think. It saved me and so many others. Why can't you understand why we did what we did? Why can't you understand why I'm doing what I did? You guys didn't see the army. There were so little colorless guards to protect. They would have fallen in an instant. Would you have preferred that? Saber, that sword was created by the destruction of Steves. And I'm saving the Steves. I'm balancing it out. Not for long. I will get rid of the sword if I feel like it's too much. But I'm telling you guys, stop looking at me like I'm not enough. You say I'm enough, but clearly it's not. If I get rid of this sword, I will still be feared without power. Saber, the darkness is not the only thing out there. There's more to fight for. Like your own spirit. I am. Can't you guys see that's what I've been doing? I was shunned. No one wanted me to help. And if I hadn't helped, the kingdom would be gone. You guys would be the only ones here. You guys would be the only ones to fall on that rubble. You'd walk in there thinking you could have done more. I took it upon myself to do that.
You didn't need them. All you need is yourself. You see how jealous they are of you, Saber? They fear the sword and they want to take it from you. I can tell.
No. You lost control, did you not? Full with rage and fear? But I conquered it. I came back. And I came back without the help of the crystals. No, you didn't. What are you talking about? I'm here! I'm right here talking to you! You have something. I know you do.
This is it. They're going to try and take it from you. They're going to try and make you powerless and then shun you again.
All I have is something to actually help. I'm sick of relying on others. I'm sick of it. Saber, let us destroy it. It will hurt no one else. It won't! Why can't you let it go? You have a problem. You are too attached to that power. Stay away. It is the embodiment of pain. No, you guys don't understand. You don't understand what's happened and how this sword has actually helped me. We're going in circles and I'm sick of it. You're trying to take the sword from me. You're trying to take the power from me because you want me to be powerless. Please, Saber, before you do something you regret. I've already regretted a lot. I'm trying to move on and you guys are trying to hold me back. Why can't you guys just be here for me? Like you were when I first met you. Saber, just give it to us before we have to take it. No, stay back! Wait. No, Elemental, I'm sorry. You're going to leave. I'm not letting you back in here for a long time. Saber. No, I'm sorry. Go! Please, you have gone too far. Please, just go. No. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait! No, please! Please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I just... Why did I do that?
They were trying to retrieve the sword from you. You had to do what needed to be done, Saber.
No, I didn't. I didn't need to hit Elemental. Why did I do that? I can't believe it. I just want to apologize to them. Now they won't even talk to me. Maybe they have a point. Maybe I should drop the sword.
No. Do not drop the sword, Saber. The moment you lose possession of that sword, you will lose your powers. Don't you want to be able to protect everybody? Hold on to the sword, and you will.
I can't believe it. You've been getting in my head. When I was talking to them, all you made me think is that they're trying to betray me. All they wanted to do was help.
All they want is to feel safe. Fear drives them to make decisions. I keep telling you these things and yet you won't listen, Saber. You think all I am is darkness, but you forget that I am you. The other side of you.
I just wish that I could actually apologize to them. All I want to do is tell them I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop the sword. I'm done with this.
No. If you drop the sword, you will forever lose your powers. Do not forget that. That army would have invaded had you not held the sword.
None of this would be even happening if I didn't have the sword in the first place. When I was controlled by the darkness, the sword is the reason everyone perished and suffered.
Now that you have the sword anyways, you can use it for good. You want to save people, and this is how you can. You were so powerless before all of this. All you could do is rely on those around you, and yet they shunned you. They pretended as though you were not trying to help, but you were a nuisance. Go ahead then. Be a nuisance once again. Be shunned for being powerless. For already having stained the taste in their mouths. They've already seen what you've done. Fix your image with the sword.
I don't know. The one part of me knows that the sword is the reason so many suffered, but the other part of me knows that the sword just saved so many. Both are equal valid points, but at the same time, I didn't mean to hurt Elemental. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not mad. I don't hate anyone specifically. I'm mad, but I'm mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself. Saber? Is that you? It's me, the Green Steve you saved, and let me stay in the village with you. Green Steve? Massive shout out to all of my super supporters shown on screen. All super supporters not only get many other benefits, but one benefit is a shout out at the end of these videos, so huge shout out to you guys. If you're interested in supporting me like these people already have, be sure to hit that join button or click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and check out these videos on screen as well. And I'll see you next time.